Hey, good people. Okay, don't y'all love it when you have, a couple places in your mental Rolodex that you can go to that has like almost real food, like almost quasi healthy, conscious, almost for real, like maybe possibly you could like fake like it's real food, like pretend, because it's almost sort of kind of almost real food. Okay, so don't judge me, because one, I am about to eat this in this car. When you just like tired, and you don't want to go home and cook, and you didn't prep anything, and you also know that is not 100% totally real food, but you about to eat this thing right now. Yep, that's where I am. So I went to Indish, Indian food. And you gotta be careful with Indian food because they use so much cream, and you be saying no dairy, and they're like, we don't not use. I'm not gonna do that. We don't not do anyway. They be saying they're not gonna use dairy in your food, and you got to be double checking everything because there might be some dairy in it. So, anyways, I am tired. And I'm definitely about to go home and be working on a project. I'm not about to be cooking, so I stopped at Indish, and they already know me when I come in there. I'm like hyper checking every single thing. Do not put that ish in my food. Just give me the basic version. I just don't get fancy. Don't get fancy with my food. Y'all know me. So, anyways, I got some samosa chaat. And anyway, the reason why I was making this video right now is because I was just talking about the, some of the hard trials that you experience when you are committed to living your life a certain type of way. And, when you're living your life for the long term, you're living your life for that longevity game, not for the like, ooh, look at me today game. Today's good, but when you're really living it for the longevity game, then you go across certain bumps in the road, and you have certain challenges. And the teachings that I honor most in my life, they guide us to understand that hard trials are necessary to establish truth, right? So this is coming from the teachings of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Hard trials are necessary to establish truth. So some of the hard trials that you end up experiencing because you are trying to live this vitality, trying to live this longevity, trying to live this I love me in a experiential, palpable, every day, every decision of the day kind of way. One of the challenges that you come across is food, because oh my gosh, stuff that used to be food ain't food no more. Stuff that used to be easy to have some confidence in, not no more. It's challenging. And so I am just, I'm ever conscious about that and ever challenged with that, because I'll tell the people in a minute, I just need some real food. Like sometimes it's always just not an option for me. I need real food. Real food for me, it includes living things. Like I got to have living things, or I don't feel like I have real food, and then I'm just, I don't know, I'm hostile, high strung, and fickle, and pouty and fussy and all the things, because I need real food. I need some vital stuff in order to feel like I ate anything. So it was just on my mind, because we've had a full day at the Wellspring, and so it was like, okay, and then I gotta go home and get to a project. Where can I get some real food? And the options are like shrinking, because stuff is wild out here. And your man Billy, last name starts with G, he out here making all kinds of stuff to cover the produce with craziness, and it was already questionable in the first place. So anyways, I was just thinking about that as one of these hard trials that are necessary to establish truth. The truth for me that I'm trying to establish is longevity and vitality. I'm trying to establish a temple for my own honoring, right? For me honoring myself as the divine. And all those who traveled here to this realm before me and built me in this way and support me every day, I am trying to live a honorable life and feed my temple well. And food is one of those things that it's difficult and it's a hard trial out here. So one human to another, I was just saying, because I'm hungry and I was looking for some food, and I was thinking about these hard trials. I could list a whole bunch of other ones, but in this moment I'm giving thanks to In-Dish, because In-Dish, they let me come in here and be fickle, and I'd be like, no, just make my samosa without none of the stuff, just make it like flat dough. No, don't put none of that other stuff, just give me all the vegetables. No, don't make my sauce with blah blah blah. And they just be like, okay girl, we'll do it. So giving honor to them and to my consciousness to know that we got to be careful out here. So peace, love, and light to all those who are out here in the realm looking for real food in these hard trials to establish the truth of consciousness and whole health for the longevity and the vitality game. Love y'all. Bye.